Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Heavensward for Final Fantasy XIV Online. So let's get started. I'm really excited for this new Let's Play series. I am starting fresh. I've deleted my old character. I had a series about last summer, about a year ago from now, and it's been a year, and I thought, you know what, I'd rather start fresh. I'm hoping we're going to get a lot further this time. In fact, I hope we're going to get to endgame, at least minimum, if not even a bit of rating, hopefully. That is my goal. I'm going to create a new character, except I'm going to load the appearance that I already created, because I thought, why do it again when I worked so hard on it? But I will take you quickly through the character editor anyways. So you got your height, your bust size, your skin color, your tail shape, tail length, hairstyle, hair color, face, jaw, eye shape, iris size, eye color, eyebrows, nose, mouth, lips color, facial features, tattoos, tattoo colors, face paint color, voices. It's actually really cool. It's very in-depth, and you can even change when you're working. You can change your poses, and oh wow, a little too uncovered there, but yeah, pretty cool. The reason I like the cat people is because I like, you know, they're normal, I guess, human shape kind of thing, and they're small in size, and that's just why I choose it. When I change the astral calendar here, I always just do it to my birthday, basically. So the first one, I consider that the day of the year, and then this is the month, so January, February, March, April, May, June, July. There you go. July 2nd. And lots and lots of classes here. So this is all the magic ones. There's 3 of them. It sounds like there's nothing for magic, but 3 is still a lot. And of course, don't forget, these are like the starting classes or whatever, sub-job classes or whatever. You end up making something later. So we're going to be an archer, and we'll get it to 30, and then we'll make a lancer and get her to 15 then. And then you'll become a bard. Yeah, the people who play like the guitar kind of thing. So let's get started, shall we? Archer, confirm. Get some clothes on, lady. Oh, there you go. You got the job. Look at that. It's awesome looking. And Leviathan is up and running. If you're going to play on Leviathan, I'm just going to let you know right now, when working on this, it's like a Tuesday at like 10-11 a.m. I guess 11 a.m. right now in real life time. You have to get on there really early. If you don't, you're not going to get on. The server will lock and it'll be grayed out. So you have to just basically stay up very late, and I mean very late. I don't mean 2 or 3 in the morning, but maybe like 6 or 7 in the morning, or get up really early, like 6, 7 in the morning, 8, 9. Weekends it gets harder, of course. So here is my character. Begin a new game with this character? I would love to, thank you. And here we go. So there's a bit of cinematics. I will take you through it. I will probably go through some of the storyline and not quite skip it too fast. I might skip a bit of it because I've done it like 10 times in a row. But I'll make sure that you guys are able to read some of it. I'll make sure things like subtitles and whatnot are on if they aren't on already. And enjoy.
Here. Here. Feel. Here, feel, think.
Oi! Okay, that was pretty awesome. I like the cinematics. I really like them. They're very passionate and kind of magical. And there I am. Y'all's right, lads? I'm not gonna go through all the wording. You guys are gonna have to read this. Like I said, I've done this so many times now. One thing you'll notice in Final Fantasy XIV, and most Final Fantasy XIV games, is you'll actually come across some of these characters again over time, which is really nice. Kind of a continuous story. It's a lot of in-depth in it. Just, even if you're not a big MMO player, just playing through this, just to go through the storyline, is definitely worth it. Koopas or whatever? Moogles. Why did I call him Koopa? Maybe his name was Koopa. Maybe I'm a Koopa. Maybe I'm a crazy person. That's embarrassing. This is what happens when I get up too early and don't even know what I'm talking about. Ooh, restless, you say? My facial expression. I like how my tail kind of goes around the side and on the table. Like it just sits very nicely. I think you see those guys later on too. Uh-huh. That's like, I can just see it now. Our girl doesn't tell her secrets. Uh-oh. Go no further. So you shall not pass. Oh. A live arrow. I've always wanted to see one of those. A skirmish. That wasn't so bad. Let's say no. I don't know if that'll shorten it a bit. I feel like he just ignored my option. Blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of EORZEAN. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. So, if you guys don't know, this is Heavensward. Like, I have the expansion, but you have to get to level 50 basically and finish your main story quests before you can proceed to hit level, or at least do the new content, I should say, which I think is an awesome little thing that they've done for it. So, it's an actual expansion. You play for the first content and then you move on. Now, you don't have to do all the raiding and stuff like that, of course, which kind of sucks that you don't, but at the same time, you can't blame them for not forcing it on players because there might be some reasons why it just doesn't work out. But either way, I hope to do some of the old raiding eventually. Run, little girl, run! Oh, I'll welcome you to my club, buddy. You can't run away from him. Bastard will capture you. Mouse and keyboard, please. They have a really good help system. Oh, they have a play guide now. Oh, it goes to the website. Do you want to? No. There it is. Get rid of it, maybe. That's cool. Windows PC. Huh. Run, run, run! Oh. But what happens if I shall not have you guide me? Okay, so basic controls. Here's a quest. The most quests open it up like a, you know, cool, like, I guess is a cinematic sort of experience, or I feel like there's another story to it, but yeah. Basically, he's gonna just guide me and talk to the mother. There you go. Duty list. So here's the duty list, and I think you hit like L or J. J. Yeah. J for duty list. No, journal. And okay, there you go. So the first episode, honestly, I'm just going to let you know, it's mostly running around. Oh, you have a little sprout that shows up in your name. I think that stays to like maybe level 15 or 30 or something like that. Maybe less, maybe more. Basically, it's just to... Oh yeah, we did get a gold spam. Let's report those guys. You'll get lots of those, sadly. Nothing you can do about that. They happen. Anyways, yeah, the first bit, it's more about exploring and visiting and talking to all the different NPCs, and then usually the next episode is about, you know, finally getting out there and starting to shoot some little squirrels and other creatures like that. So this is Mother. We will visit her a lot over time. Get ready to see her for the next 30 episodes. Do 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 do. And by the way, if I am going too fast, don't forget you could use the pause button by hitting space bar or clicking the video, of course, and then it'll just pause so you can catch up reading. Oils of light. And if you're not really into very texty MMOs, good luck. Oh, that's not nice. Huh. Huh. What an ass. Welcome. Okay, finally. But then we talk to her again. There you go. So main scenarios, which is that. Basically, they're the main quests. You want to do those. Those are the ones that you want to pay attention to, you know, even a wee bit, just to know what they're saying because they're important. There you go. Huh. How come this does not compute? Was he just from over there? I don't. For some reason, I don't know. I must be crazy. I'll have to look at another video later. I feel like I've never seen that part, but maybe it always has been there. Feels like something was added on later on. So there you go. Main menu talks about the menu, all the different options and buttons here, your HUD, etc., which is important, of course, to learn. And then this talks about sanctuaries. Basically, when you're in a sanctuary, you get a little moon icon that shows up. And I believe if you log out in these areas, or even AFK a bit in these areas, that you will retain EXP. Appears on the right bar. Experience whenever you're in a sanctuary area, you will acquire a rest bonus. Rest bonus will grow if you are offline. All the experience earned through the battle, crafting, gathering, blah blah blah. There you go. So that's your rest bonus. And navigation shows the map. You can open the map anytime. When you're moving, it fades, so you're gonna want to fix that. There you go. I always hated that fade myself, but I know not everyone does. Yeah, so this kind of gets you around. The Smith. That's weird. I don't remember. Okay, and things look a little different. It's probably just been so long. So yeah, this talks about using the map, of course, and moving around. One thing I like to do is change some of the options. There is so many options in the game. That's why the first episode is sort of like your introduction, getting to the game. If you open your inventory, you can see your inventory is kind of small, but it's big at the same time. You're wondering where your character, like, here's your character screen. Actually, you wouldn't be wondering this because you don't see that yet. But if I were to pick up a piece of armor, like a helmet, for example, you'll be like, where did the helmet go? And that's actually a really good question, because in Final Fantasy, you actually have armor slots. You can open them here. Actually, I think it's like, let's try this again. I think it's like Control I. Yeah, it's Control I. And basically, you have an armor chest. And so, for example, for your main hand weapon, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25 slots. So you start with 25 slots for each of the slots that you can wear on you. How amazing is that? That's stored there. That way you can do multiple classes basically, and have multiple sets of armor for situations, different situations, without having to, you know, store it in a bank or worry about it or all that crap that you deal in most MMOs. So this talks about it here, so if you want to read it, you can go ahead. It's probably the best thing that was ever added to a video game, I swear. One of the cool things about Final Fantasy XIV as well, and Final Fantasy XI and whatnot, is that you don't have to be forced. You don't have to be forced to one class. I can actually switch to a Lancer, Marauder, Pugus, etc., etc. And over time, you can do everything you see here. Every extra job, every magic one, extra war, extra crafting, extra land one. All of them you can do. It's awesome. So that makes it really exciting. Here's your profile, a bit of information on you, acquired titles. I don't have any yet. Your resistances. And then of course your main attributes, and then you'll get some bonus points too that you can spend when you level up a bit. You can show or hide gear. I like to hide my helmet. You can even hide your weapons and stuff, though I think, yeah, you can have them show when you take them out, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so that's that. And then this is your inventory where you get all your other, you know, crud and junk. You got 100 inventory slots, which that's pretty damn decent. If we go to character configuration, I don't know if it's in here. You can change different things like enable direct chat, skip playback of previous. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, you can skip different things. So skip playback of previously viewed transportation cutscenes, skip playback of house cutscenes. That's kind of cool. I could see this being useful, of previously viewed. We'll leave them for now, but I can see that being useful later on. You know, you've done them so many times, you want to, like, get through them. That's a pretty cool effect. Let's see here. Flying mount takeoff, that's cool. Movement standard type. Character-based, or you can do camera-based. UI settings, so there's the different settings. Oh, actually, no, there's a whole bunch of stuff up here, too. So these are your target settings. Highlight potential targets. That's kind of cool. Don't know what that would look like. Probably leave that off for now. And there's filters. And then here's your character. You can display your headgear on or off, just like we had the button there before. Different things. So you know like your weapon shows and hides and stuff like that on the side of you, like after combat and whatnot. You actually have delays on there, or animation delays. Like, it's really ridiculous. Oh yeah, inventory system expanded and retainer interface expanded. There you go. So store all newly obtained items in the armor chest. Store all newly crafted items in your inventory. So this way, like, if you craft items, they don't all stack in your inventory, in your chest, and then like, oh crap, you know, that's a mess because you have to go through there and get it out of there. Makes sense. Dim unequipped gear in the armor chest when in equip mode. Huh. That's cool. Sub-command customization. What? Man, this game has so much depth to it. Add an item counter. Oh, sorting. Item sorting. Required level item. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. So you can see how in-depth this game becomes. And here's your UI settings. That's really cool. I'm sure I'll change more of these over time, but for now, oh yeah, lip syncing. So like, I think when you chat with other people and stuff, it syncs the thing up with your lips. But we can be on here all day. I just wanted to change these ones. There you go. My inventory is now one big inventory. Is this one big one? No. I assume not. It would be like the entire screen at that point. Let's see. Oops. Oh, they're gonna do the cutscene. So this is the transportation system, basically. I'm always here to help. There we go. Return learned. Returned learned. It sounds kind of funny. So basically the skill return is learned. So if you go to travel, you can use return. Plus I think you can get a skill actually. Ah, here it is. Returned here to return back. And teleport. Oh, that's cool. And then sprint. That's just like a simple, you know, use skills. So this talks about your returned, casting, etc. And there we go. Okay, so if we hit a map here, we can see we're going up. Basically, I need to grab all these quests, which I'll probably grab next episode anyways. And then there's the market up here. We did just miss the one thing we were gonna do. We can come back for it. The Hunters Guild. Oh yeah, and these guys, these have to be attuned. You can tell if they're attuned, I think, by particle effect on them, or... Okay, yeah. The particle light effect, and this tells you about these. So these are like mini ones, basically. So if you were to teleport around the actual worlds, I don't think you get those ones right away. Instead, you'd go to the big one. And then, of course, you can use the sub-network kind of to go through it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's sort of like the internet, kind of how it works. There you go. So hand them over. Huh. Okay, so handing over items. Buddy, we already learned that. Okay, so there's random quests, like his offers random quests. Actually, I guess you don't even get to do this one without picking that one up. So that was all we had to do. Now it's up here, up to you if you want to do these side quests. I tend to do them at times. Actually, I don't even know if you need to do them. Was it this game or another game? I think it was another game where you don't need to do side quests anymore. But side quests are always fun anyways. Helps you level up. There'll be lots and lots of quests that you can do. Oh, that's right. It was Star Wars The Old Republic. They made it so you can do the main story quests without doing side quests. But that's not the case in Final Fantasy. And there we go. We got another quest up here, and we'll work on that next time. And yeah, so thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this so far. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll continue on. And we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.